Imagine a city swallowed by jungle for over 1,000 years, its streets, pyramids and ball courts hidden beneath the leaves, until a laser from the sky revealed its forgotten glory. Picture an ancient port city frozen under the sea, its colossal statues staring silently at divers, guarding secrets lost for millennia, or a legendary desert city buried beneath endless dunes, whose roads, walls and towers were only uncovered by satellites orbiting high above the Earth. These aren't myths. They are real lost cities, hidden for centuries, until science brought them back to life. And today, we're counting down 7 incredible discoveries. Before we begin, smash that like button, share this adventure, and subscribe to join us on this journey through lost civilizations. At number 7, Angamuco, Mexico. Beneath the rugged volcanic fields of western Mexico lies the ghost of a city that almost rewrote the history of the Americas. For centuries, the land seemed empty, just hardened lava and scattered farmland. But in 2012, a laser fired from a plane uncovered something extraordinary. Angamuco, a forgotten metropolis. This city was once home to more than 100,000 people, larger than Manhattan today, and twice the size of ancient Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital. Imagine a sprawling urban maze of pyramids, temples, plazas, and even ball courts, all hidden beneath solidified lava flows. Angamuco wasn't just big, it was advanced. Archaeologists believe it may have been the capital of the Purépecha Empire, fierce rivals of the Aztecs, whose warriors never fell to Aztec conquest. Yet despite its size and power, Angamuco disappeared from memory for nearly 500 years. Why? One theory suggests a catastrophic eruption forced its people to abandon the city. Another claims internal strife and overexpansion led to collapse. Today, only the ghosts of its streets remain, mapped not by footsteps, but by beams of light cutting through the earth from above. The discovery of Angamuco proves that entire civilizations can be erased from human memory, only to be rediscovered by the pulse of modern technology. At number 6, Mahendraparvata, Cambodia. Deep within the misty highlands of Cambodia's Phnom Kulen Mountains, there was once a sacred city, a capital so old it predates the world-famous Angkor Wat. For centuries, locals told stories of forgotten temples swallowed by jungle, but few believed them until modern technology revealed the truth. In 2012, scientists mounted LiDAR scanners onto helicopters and flew them over the dense forest canopy. To the naked eye, nothing but endless green. But when the laser pulses stripped away the vegetation, an astonishing city appeared. Mahendraparvata. The name means Mountain of Indra, after the Hindu god of storms and war. And fittingly, it was a city shrouded in myth and power. The LiDAR maps revealed an entire grid of streets, reservoirs, temples and palaces, hidden beneath centuries of roots and vines. Unlike Angkor Wat's singular monumental temple, Mahendraparvata was a planned urban center, stretching across the mountain plateau. Historians believe it was built by King Jayavarman II, the founder of the Khmer Empire, nearly 1,200 years ago. He declared himself a god king here, performing sacred rituals that would legitimize Khmer rule for centuries. Yet the city did not last. With little natural water, the plateau was difficult to sustain. Overpopulation, environmental stress, and possibly war forced its people to abandon it. In time, Mahendraparvata became a ghost city, its temples buried in vines and soil, vanishing into myth. Its rediscovery is rewriting the history of Angkor. It shows that the empire's mastery of city planning began centuries earlier than scholars believed. What was once thought to be a small mountain settlement has been revealed as the blueprint for one of the greatest civilizations of Southeast Asia. At number 5, Pavlopetri, Greece. Off the southern coast of Greece, beneath the crystal waters of the Aegean Sea, lies a city older than Rome, older even than the Trojan War. This is Pavlopetri, the world's oldest known submerged city, dating back 5,000 years. For centuries, fishermen knew of strange stone patterns beneath the waves near the shoreline. But it wasn't until divers explored in 1967 that Pavlopetri's secret was confirmed. A perfectly preserved ancient cityscape, resting beneath just a few meters of water. What they found stunned archaeologists. Streets lined with rectangular stone houses, courtyards, tombs, a central plaza. Even evidence of a drainage system, all planned with precision. This wasn't a mere village. Pavlopetri was a thriving Bronze Age port city, a hub for trade, long before Athens or Sparta ever rose to power. But why did it sink? Evidence suggests a series of massive earthquakes and rising sea levels around 1000 BCE swallowed the city whole. Unlike Atlantis, Pavlopetri's destruction was not mythical, but geological. Yet the effect was the same. A once bustling harbour town vanished beneath the waves, sealed in time. Because it's been underwater for millennia, the city was never built over or disturbed. What survives today is a time capsule of prehistoric urban life, showing us how the first great Mediterranean traders lived. Some archaeologists even call it a prehistoric Venice, because canals may have once flowed where waves now ripple. Pavlopetri is rewriting what we know about early European civilization. It shows that organized city life, commerce, and seafaring culture were thriving far earlier, and with far more sophistication than history once told us. At number 4, Ciudad Blanca, the White City, Honduras. For nearly 500 years, rumors spoke of a shining city hidden deep within the Honduran rainforest, a place called Ciudad Blanca, or the White City. Spanish conquistadors in the 1500s whispered of a land of untold riches, temples of gleaming stone, and a civilization lost to time. Explorers claimed to have seen it, but no one could ever prove it existed. The legend persisted, a city so sacred that locals warned outsiders never to enter lest they be cursed. Some called it the city of the monkey god. Others dismissed it as pure myth, that is, until 2015. Using LiDAR scans mounted on planes, scientists pierced the dense green canopy of the Mosquitia jungle, one of the most remote and untouched rainforests left on Earth. What they saw shocked the world. Plazas, pyramids, roads, and ceremonial mounds, all aligned in patterns no natural landscape could create. For the first time, Ciudad Blanca had been found. Archaeologists trekking into the jungle confirmed it. They uncovered stone sculptures half buried in the ground, some with jaguar and vulture motifs, others hinting at unknown rituals. The site appeared untouched for centuries, as if time itself had stopped. But the story took a darker turn. Soon after, many expedition members fell ill with a rare parasitic disease called mucocutaneous leishmaniasis, which eats away at flesh and is often incurable. Locals claimed it was proof of the ancient curse, the city's spirits punishing intruders. Today, Ciudad Blanca is still being studied. Was it one grand city or part of a larger forgotten civilization that rivaled the Maya? We may never know for sure. What's clear is that the White City proves myths often hide fragments of truth, and that entire cultures may still lie waiting, veiled beneath the jungle. At number 3, Nan Madol, Micronesia. Far out in the Pacific Ocean, the island of Pohnpei hides one of the most astonishing engineering feats of the ancient world. Nan Madol, a city built on a lagoon of tiny coral islets, often called the Venice of the Pacific. It consists of more than 90 artificial islands, each surrounded by narrow canals, forming a complex network of stone walls and platforms. Unlike other ancient cities, Nan Madol was constructed almost entirely from basalt columns, some weighing up to 50 tons. How these massive stones were quarried, transported across water, and precisely stacked remains a mystery to this day. The locals' legends tell of a sorcerer king, Sao Lu, who moved the stones using magic, but modern archaeology suggests highly organized labor and advanced engineering, a testament to a society capable of masterful maritime construction. Nan Madol was the ceremonial and political seat of the Saudeleur dynasty, ruling Pohnpei from around 1200 CE. The city's layout was highly hierarchical: central islets for rulers, outer islets for commoners, and temples for worship, all connected by a labyrinth of canals navigable only by canoe. Yet Nan Madol was abandoned centuries ago. Scholars debate why. Some suggest environmental degradation, saltwater intrusion, or social collapse, while others suspect ritualized political upheaval. Whatever the cause, the city was left to the tides, and the Pacific reclaimed its labyrinth of stones. Today, satellite imaging and underwater sonar have revealed just how massive and sophisticated Nan Madol truly was. It stands as a lost engineering marvel, rivaling the pyramids in ambition and mystery, yet hidden in plain sight on one of the most remote islands on Earth. At number 2, Heracleion, Egypt. Just off the coast of Egypt, near the mouth of the Nile, lies a city that disappeared beneath the Mediterranean over 1,000 years ago. Heracleion, once a thriving port and trading hub. For centuries, it was only known through ancient Greek and Egyptian texts. The city's temples, markets, and docks were spoken of in myths, but many historians believed it had vanished entirely. Heracleion was a place of power and wealth. Pilgrims, merchants, and traders flocked to its grand temples, including one dedicated to Amun-Gareb, while ships carrying goods from as far as Greece and Phoenicia docked in its bustling harbour. It was said that the city controlled the trade routes at the mouth of the Nile before Alexandria rose to prominence. Then, like Atlantis, it vanished. Earthquakes, rising sea levels, and soil liquefaction slowly pulled Heracleion into the sea. Buildings collapsed into sand, streets were swallowed, and colossal statues sank beneath the waves. Over centuries, the city became a legend. The rediscovery came in 2000, when French underwater archaeologist Franck Goddio and his team used sonar to scan the seabed near Abukir Bay. What emerged was staggering. Temples, shipwrecks, colossal statues of gods, and stone streets preserved underwater. Some statues, carved in the likeness of pharaohs and deities, still stand upright, frozen in time. Some stand over 5 meters tall, sculpted in granite and sandstone, and still upright on the seabed. Because it sank suddenly, streets, temples, and docks are extremely well preserved, giving a nearly complete picture of city layout. Ancient ships loaded with goods were buried under silt, revealing trade with Greece, Phoenicia, and beyond. Temples to Amun-Gareb and other Egyptian gods hint at Heracleion's spiritual importance. The city was a religious hub, where rituals and festivals drew pilgrims from across the Mediterranean. Today, Heracleion is considered a time capsule of the ancient Mediterranean, showing a city that thrived, vanished, and was preserved by the sea. Its underwater preservation allows archaeologists to study urban planning, religious practice, and commerce as if stepping back in time, a city lost not to human hands, but to the slow, inexorable pull of nature. At number 1, Ubar, the Atlantis of the sands. In the heart of the Arabian desert, where endless dunes ripple under a scorching sun, there was once a city spoken of in ancient texts, Ubar, the Atlantis of the sands. For centuries, travelers whispered of a fabled hub of wealth and culture, a city that controlled the trade of frankincense, myrrh, and precious spices across the Arabian Peninsula. But the city was swallowed by the desert. Shifting sands and time-erased roads, collapsed towers, and buried walls. For millennia, Ubar's existence hovered between myth and legend, until modern technology brought it back into the light. In the early 1990s, satellite imaging and radar surveys revealed anomalies beneath the sand, the faint outlines of walls, collapsed towers, and caravan routes. Archaeologists traced these signals to a site in Oman's Dhofar region. Excavations uncovered stone foundations, fortifications, and remnants of ancient dwellings, confirming what legends had hinted at. Ubar was real. The city was no mere village. It was a thriving trade hub, connecting southern Arabia with Mesopotamia, Egypt, and beyond. The frankincense trade made its rulers rich and influential, and Ubar became a beacon of commerce in an unforgiving desert. Yet, as legend foretold, Ubar fell. Some believe the desert itself swallowed it during a series of catastrophic sandstorms and geological shifts, while others suggest overexploitation of natural resources and water scarcity doomed the city. Today, the ruins whisper a cautionary tale. Even the greatest human achievements can vanish beneath the sands of time. Ubar's rediscovery proves something remarkable, that legends often contain kernels of truth, and that technology, from satellites orbiting the Earth to radar penetrating the dunes, can unveil secrets hidden for thousands of years. These 7 cities remind us that history is never truly lost, only hidden, waiting for the right technology to bring it back to light. From jungle labyrinths and sunken port cities to deserts swallowed by sand, these discoveries show that civilizations can vanish, yet leave behind secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. Which of these incredible lost cities shocked you the most? Was it the massive urban sprawl of Angamuco, the underwater mystery of Pavlopetri, or the engineering marvel of Nan Madol? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your theories. And if you want to keep exploring the mysteries of human history, Make sure to smash that like button, share this adventure with fellow explorers, and subscribe to join us on Listory Lane for more unbelievable discoveries. Don't miss our next video, the lost knowledge that could rewrite human history. See you in the next video.